Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare परंपरा जय गुरु परंपरा, परंपरा जय गुरु पंचतत्व भगवान की जय। जय श्री भक्तराज श्री प्रणाम महाराज की जय। सर्व विघ्न विनाशक श्री नृसिंह भगवान की जय। गुरु परंपरा की जय। षड गोस्वामी प्रभुदन की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल। What?
Keep the mic closer.
Uh-huh.
Closer. It's hang only for 2 minutes. You won't make it better. At least 10 minutes, right?
जय प्रभु। Song Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Prabhu. Remember? तुम बिना के one two. तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे, तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया प्रभु मोरे के सॉन्ग अभी प्रभु
You need glass? Glass.
I'm becoming bewildered after listening your all this.
I'm a South Indian drunk.
I know.
My instrument I can
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More, तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे, तुम बिना के दयालु तुम बिना मौसम पातिका प्रभु न भइले पार मौसम पातिका प्रभु न भइले पार प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। अप्सरा श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते अद्भुत श्रृंगार ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु केशवसीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश जय विघ्न विनाशक श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। भक्त राष्ट्रीय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमेश्वराचार्य स्तोत्र कीर्तिपदेहि भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। कान पौंडराचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परमेश्वराचार्य स्तोत्र भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंदगिरी गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे all Gaurishwar somebody would say. All Gaurishwar somebody would say. All Gaurishwar somebody would say. All Gaurishwar Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga really go.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you very much for coming to the Saturday program. Last week we missed this program because we had a program at Srimad Prabhu's place. So while Tarun is distributing the chanting beads, we are going to start one round of chanting, congregational chanting. So if you have your own beads, you can use. Otherwise, Tarun is distributing the bead. So while he is doing that, let me take this opportunity to welcome our special guest today. Thank you, Mataji, for getting everyone. So let's go by this. Our Grace Rati Priya Mathaji. You all know her, so thank you very much for coming. And Mataji's name, sorry, Golokananda Priya Mathaji, thank you again. And Neelanjana Mathaji, sorry, Neelambri Mathaji, thank you. And Manju Mathaji.
So let's all chant one round or 3 times Hari Bol to welcome our guests. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you very much, Mataji. So we'll do one round of chanting as usual, and then we'll continue with our session. Today we have an opportunity to hear from our grace Rati Priya Mathaji. She'll take us into Srimad Bhagavatham. Thank you. जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्ण रति प्रिय माताजी So Saturday school teacher. So there is a bhajan now. So kids can stay. And after that,
Can they come in front?
please, all the kids. Kids. Tarun, Yatharth.
All the kids come in front. So which? Just go to the last.
I just turned it.
Hare Krishna. So, everyone knows Rati Priya Mathaji here, but it is my honor to introduce her because she is going to take us into Srimad Bhagavatham, which is very, very auspicious. So, Her Grace Rati Priya Mathaji, she is basically she was in Bangalore for a long time, that I know. She is a disciple of His Holiness Jaipataka Swami Maharaj. Only yesterday we had his anniversary. It was wonderfully organized by Subhadra Mataji. Thank you. And she has been practicing Krishna consciousness for more than 3 decades. And she got initiated, her Harinam initiation was in 2001, and then she got Brahmin initiated in 2005. So she served ISKCON Jagannath Mandir, Bangalore for a long time. After that, she got married, she moved into Bensalem. Her husband is Shyam Kumar Prabhu, you all know. And then since then, she has been active congregation member of ISKCON Philadelphia. She's been serving various roles whenever she got an opportunity. She makes wonderful garlands. And yes, so today we have the opportunity to hear from her. Srimad Bhagavatam, verse number? Anybody remember? 18.
18 and 19.
She wants to do 18 and 19, that's good. So last time we heard from Subhadra Mataji, wonderful lecture. 1.2.18. So if you have your cell phones, you can go to vedabase.io. 1.2.18. So there will be a bhajan, and after bhajan, then kids can go into Saturday school. Thank you.
So, thank you all for tolerating me for so many years and for giving me your association. Actually, there are so many devotees all around the world who do not have the association of devotees. You know, they're just scattered in different corners of the world without any devotee association. So I'm really, really grateful to Sri Guru and Gauranga for giving me your association, and I take this opportunity to beg for forgiveness from you all if I have at any point of time offended you all in any way. Please forgive me, and please bless me that I can, successfully speak today. So usually we sing Jai Radha Madhav. I hope Srila Prabhupada will not be displeased. Because of lack of time, I will not be singing Jai Radha Madhav, but I will be singing this song, which was written by our dear Srila Prabhupada while he was on the ship. And like Srila Prabhupada was on the Jaladuta and he was writing this song, and he was all by himself. And this was his mood. So what I would like is, it's a long song. So I will sing the 2 lines, and I want the adults, after I sing 2 lines, I want the adults to sing Bado Kripa Koile Krishna, and then the kids will sing Bado Kripa Koile Krishna. Okay, I want the kids to sing like really loudly. Okay, and after this we'll have a 1-minute quiz, okay, on Srila Prabhupada for only the kids. Okay? So you all are ready? Kids are ready? Urja, can you behave yourself? Bado kripa koile Krishna adha mera prati ki lagi anile heta koro e begati Bado kripa koile Krishna. Kids, Bado kripa koile Krishna. Rajastama gunera shabaya chana নাহে সে প্রসন্ন বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ কিডস বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ কিভাবে বোঝালে তারা বোঝে সেই রাত এত কৃপা করো প্রভু করিনি যাবার বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ কিডস বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ I'm sorry, I should have sang the other, it was this way, okay. আছে কিছু কাজাতাব এই অনুমানে নাহে কেন আনিবে এই উগ্র স্থানে বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ কিডস বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ তবে যদি তব কৃপা হয় হয়তো কি সকল সম্ভব হয় তুমি সেই কৌতুকী বড় কৃপা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ তোমার ইচ্ছায় সব হয় মায়াবা তোমার ইচ্ছায় নাশ মায়ার পারা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ লাউডার বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ তব ইচ্ছা হয় যদি তাদের উদ্ধার বুঝিবে নিশ্চয় তবে কথা সে তোমার বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ ভাগবতের কথা সেই তাবাবতার ধীর হয়ে শুনে যদি কানে বারবার বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ লাউডলি বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ শৃण्वतां स्वकथा কৃষ্ণ পুণ্য শ্রবণ কীর্তন হৃদয়ন্তি হি অভদ্রাণি विदुनोति सुहृत् असतां नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यां भगवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी तदा रजस्तमो भावा कामलोभादयश्च ये चेत एतैरनावेधम् तियं सत्त्वे प्रसीदति एवं प्रसन्नमनसो भगवद्भक्तियोगता भगवत्तत्त्वविज्ञानं मुक्तसङ्गस्य जायते विधीयते हृदयाग्रन्थिः छिद्यन्ते सा संशया क्षीयन्ते च स्य कर्माणि दृष्टा एवात्मनीश्वरे राजस्तमोहते तबे पाइबे निष्ठार हृदयेरा भद्रशते गुछिबे ताहार बड़ कृपा कइले कृष्ण किड्स बड़ कृपा कइले कृष्ण की কোনো শক্তি নাই বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা অত জয় নিজ প্রভু কথা বলিবারে যে তোমার ইচ্ছা প্রভু করো এইবারে বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা কি করে বোঝাবো কথা বড় সেই চাহি শুদ্র আমি দিনহীনা কোনো শক্তি নাই বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা अखिला जगत गुरु बचना से আমার অলঙ্কৃত করিবার সমতা তোমার বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণ kids loudly তব কৃপা হলে মন কথা শুদ্ধ হবে শুনিয়া সবার শোক দুঃখ যে গুছিবে বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা loudly বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা আনিয়েছ যদি প্রভু আমারে নাচাতে নাচাও নাচাও প্রভু নাচাও নাচাও সেই মতে তেরা পুঠালি যাত নাচাও সেই মতে নাচাও নাচাও প্রভু নাচাও নাচাও সে মতে বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা ভক্তি নাই বেদনাই নামে খুব দর ভক্তি বেদান্ত নাম এবে সার্থ করো বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা all these kids are not singing loudly can you all sing loudly বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা বড় কৃপা কইলে কৃষ্ণা জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ 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 জয় শ্রীল প্রভুপাদ জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ 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 জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় জয় গুরুদেব 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 জয় জয় গুরুদেব গুরুদেব জয় জয় গুরুদেব So we'll read the translation. My dear Lord Krishna, you are so kind upon this useless soul, but I do not know why you have brought me here. Now you can do whatever you like with me. But I guess you have some business here. Otherwise, why would you bring me to this terrible place? Most of the population here is covered by the material modes of ignorance and passion. Absorbed in material life, they think themselves very happy and satisfied. And therefore, they have no taste for the transcendental message of Vasudev. I do not know how they will be able to understand it. But I know your causeless mercy can make everything possible because you are the most expert mystic. How will they understand the mellows of devotional service? O Lord, I am simply praying for your mercy so that I will be able to convince them about your message. All living entities have become under the control of illusory energy by your will. And therefore, if you like, by your will, they can be released from the clutches of illusion. I wish that you may deliver them. Therefore, if so desire their deliverance, if you so desire their deliverance, then only will they be able to understand your message. The words of Srimad Bhagavatam are your incarnation. And if a sober person repeatedly receives it with submissive oral reception, then he will be able to understand your message. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.17 to 21. Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is Paramatma, super soul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee, who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is completely destroyed. And loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. As soon as irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effects of nature's modes of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness, and he becomes completely happy. Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association. Thus the knot in the heart is pierced and all misgivings are cut into pieces. The chain of fruitive actions is terminated when one sees the self as master. He will become liberated from the influence of the modes of ignorance and passion, and thus all inauspicious things accumulated in the core of the heart will disappear. How will I make them understand this message of Krishna consciousness? I am very unfortunate, unqualified, and most fallen. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction so that I can convince them, for I am powerless to do so on my own. Somehow or other, O Lord, you have brought me here to speak about you. Now, my Lord, it is up to you to make me a success or failure as you like. Only by your causeless mercy, O spiritual master of all the worlds, I can simply repeat your message. So if you like, you can make my power of speaking suitable for their understanding. Only by your causeless mercy will my words become pure. I am sure that when this transcendental message penetrates their hearts, they will certainly feel engladdened and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. O Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance. O Lord, make me dance as you like. I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. I have been designated as Bhakti Vedanta, and now, if you like, you can fulfill the real purport of Bhakti Vedanta. This is what Srila Prabhupada wrote when he was on the boat. So a quick quiz for the kids. Who is Prabhupada? Huh? Absolutely. But who else? Who is he? Like, he is a devotee of Krishna, but who is he for us?
Founder Acharya of ISKCON.
Yes. And what is the full form of ISKCON?
International Society for Krishna Consciousness.
Absolutely. And where is Prabhupada from? Like, what is his mother tongue? Huh?
No.
Where is Prabhupada from? What is his? Who said that? Manju Mataji. Yeah, say it loudly. Though it's for the kids, yeah, but they're not saying, so you can. West Bengal. Okay, Srila Prabhupada's mother tongue is Bengali. He was from West Bengal. Okay, and how did Srila Prabhupada come to America?
On Jalanta.
Okay. What is your answer? On a boat?
Yeah.
Was that a boat or was that a ship?
Ship.
It was a cargo ship, right? And while he was on the ship, what did Srila Prabhupada dream of? Does anyone know? What was the dream that Srila Prabhupada had when he was on the ship?
He saw all incarnations of Krishna surrounding the ship and protecting him.
And rowing the boat. Like, he dreamt that he was in the middle and they were rowing the boat. And who was in front? So Srila Prabhupada dreamt that all the Dashavatars were rowing the boat, and in front were who? Not Krishna.
Prabhupada.
Not. Were Gaur Nitai. Gaur Nitai were in front. Yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, and the last one is that, Prabhupada had diarrhea when he was a small child. So what did his mother feed him when he had diarrhea? No. Chicken. No. She fed him. What did she feed him? Does anyone know? She fed him puris and began fry. Luchi begun bhaja. Maide ka puri and began fry. So Srila Prabhupada was not only a devotee of the Lord, but he was very much a doctor also. That there's a whole book by Shruta Kirti Prabhu where it says Prabhupada as a physician. So in that, Srila Prabhupada has actually given us so many remedies. So if you have diarrhea, you eat luchi aloo bhaja, which is puri and began fry. I'm sure none of us can imagine eating that. But that's what Srila Prabhupada gave. Srila Prabhupada's mother gave him that, and he ate that and he got okay.
Actually, he's been telling chicken. Actually, he was sick and
Yes.
the doctor recommended
Yes.
chicken soup.
Tarun Krishna is right because the doctor recommended. The doctor, actually, he was really sick with jaundice. And that time he had become very weak. So the doctor had actually recommended that they give him chicken soup, and they tried to, but he threw it all up. Okay, so you are right. They did try to give him, but it was not during his diarrhea, right? And okay, thank you, kids. Thank you very much. So, has anyone read the Leelamrit here from cover to cover? Have you read the big version or the small version, Prabhu?
The common one.
The big one. Okay. Who else has read Leelamrit? Really? Wonderful. So you've read which? The small one or the big one?
They read the first volume.
Okay. Okay. So there are like how many? I think 7 volumes. Right. So I actually wish we can,
We are reading it. Once we finished and then we are reading again.
Oh, really? In the temple? On
Sukada Prabhu's class on Thursday.
on Thursdays. Oh, okay. That's really nice.
We are reading in Rati Priya Mathaji's class.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's almost 7-8.
Yeah, Leelamrit is something that each one of us should read, because then we will know why we are all here and what really went into making our life the way it is. Every festival we celebrate in the temple, we are so happy eating prasad, singing, dancing, enjoying with each other. But who put in that effort? Now we are just enjoying the result. But who put in all the effort that made ISKCON the way it is, that made the temple the way it is, that made our life the way it is? So it's very important to read Leelamrit. At least, with our busy schedule, if we can read a little bit every day, even that will be worth. So the verses are already here, so I will not chant it or repeat it separately. We already read the verses, and we also read the meaning of the verses, and we will discuss the translation, of course. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swamiti Namani Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayini Gaura Katha Dhamadaya Nagravatarni Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namani Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashati Deshatarini Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratu Se Namaha Namo Brahmane Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavane Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So now Vyasadeva had written the Vedas, and we all know this. He had written the Vedas, and somehow he was not too happy in the end. So he was not satisfied, actually not happy, he was not satisfied. So Narad Muni told him that you should write Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the cream of all scriptures, because it has to do with Krishna and Krishna's devotees. So this Bhagavad Purana is considered the cream, and the reason why it's so important is because it's not about Krishna, but it's about Krishna's devotees. So we know that in our life how important devotees are. Imagine if someone tells us that you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you chant your 16 rounds, you offer bhoga, you worship your deities, you chant, you read, you did everything, but that's it, full stop. You have nothing more in your life. So we will feel void, right? Without devotees and without association, without coming to the temple, without meeting devotees, without getting inspired by them, without talking our hearts to them, without hearing from them, without interacting with them, offering prasad, taking prasad from them, without exchanges that we have with devotees. Our life is void, right? Krishna never stands alone. Very, like maybe once somewhere I've seen Krishna stand alone, and even that, our acharyas have said he doesn't stand alone because he's holding a flute. So in other words, he never ever stands alone. He's always exchanging some kind of rasa with someone or the other. It can be a cow, it can be Radharani, it can be the Gopas, it can be his flute, it can be his peacock feather. But Krishna's never by himself, though he is Atmaram. He's complete in himself. But even then he doesn't stand by himself. He always wants his devotees, and he wants to exchange that love. And to the point that one day, when Radharani was massaging his feet, and she was so happy that he said, "What is there in you? Why are you so happy? Being the Supreme Lord, I don't experience this happiness that I see on your face." So she said, "Because I'm serving you." So which is why he came down as Lord Gauranga. So now when we see Srila Prabhupada's mood, let me look at the time, I hope I don't go overboard. Okay, so now when we see Srila Prabhupada's mood, does anyone know about Shantipur? Has anyone been to Shantipur? Does anyone know of you have been there? Yeah, you would have. Shantipur, yes. So there's this place called Shantipur near Mayapur, about 1.5 hours from Mayapur. And this place is very special. You know, just like in Radha Krishna Leela and Vrindavan Leela, they say that Radha Kund is the center of the whole spiritual world. So just like that, in Gaur Leela, Shantipur is a center of the whole spiritual world. And someone will ask why, because from what we understand, it is Antardeep, where Radha Madhav stand. But the importance of Shantipur is that our Advaita Prabhu, he used to stay in Shantipur and he used to worship his Shaligram. And he used to scream out loudly, Huhunkara Garjanadi. Loudly he used to chant, Hey Radha, Hey Krishna. You know, it says, Huhunkara Garjanadi, you know, just like the thundering of those clouds. He used to scream and chant, Hey Radha, Hey Krishna, please come down. Deliver all these people of Kali Yuga. They are in so much illusion, they are lost in this material world. So hearing his cries, Lord Gauranga came down. And the importance of this place is when Lord Gauranga took sannyas, a sannyasi is not allowed to meet anyone from his Purva ashram except his mother. So he said, Lord Gauranga said that, okay, I will meet my mother in Shantipur. And they organized what was called a Shantipur festival, where all the people from different areas came to see Lord Gauranga as a sannyasi. And the three lords, Lord Gauranga, Lord Nityananda and Advaita Prabhu, sat in this place and they had prasad. And Sita Thakurani, who is Advaita Prabhu's wife, she cooked for them. And Lord Gauranga ate that prasad and he said, it is so delicious, it is so full of bhakti, it is so full of prema, that anybody who eats prasadam in this place will get Krishna prem. So that is the essence of this place. So just by eating, imagine, we don't have to do anything. We just have to go there and eat. So once Sachinandan Maharaj was saying that even if you have diarrhea, you cannot eat. You're throwing up, you cannot eat. Even then, eat. Please eat. And it says that because Lord Gauranga said this, you know, all the devatas, they actually disguise themselves as, villagers. And they come there and they sit to eat. So our Guru Maharaj says that never offend anyone. And never think that, okay, this person is just a villager or this person is this, because you never know. Who is Indra, who is Brahma, who is Shiva? They are all coming here to eat prasad. You never know. So Guru Maharaj says that he actually wants all of us to serve prasad there and eat prasad. So we just have to eat. We just have to go to Shantipur. Shantipur festival happens on that Dwadashi just before Gaur Purnima. So if we are planning to be in Mayapur during Gaur Purnima, we just have to plan in a way that we can be there on this Dwadashi just before Gaur Purnima, and we'll eat and we'll get Krishna Prem. We don't have to do anything else. So the importance of this Shantipur Dham is not just these pastimes that I just mentioned, but there's another secret that happened over there. And that secret is not a secret anymore, but it used to be a very big secret. Srila Prabhupada, he actually went there. And there was this pujari, he actually narrated this. He said, every day one man would come, he would come and he wouldn't eat anything. He would just come. He would sit under that tree. There was a tree where the three lords sat and ate prasad. So he used to sit under that tree. And he used to chant, how? Loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare, like really loud. I don't know if it's like this, but I'm trying to, but Prabhupada would chant really loud. And he would cry. He would scream and cry and he would chant. And he used to chant the whole day, 64 hours, every day. And then at one time he stopped coming. So then this pujari thought that, how come he's not coming? And Prabhupada wouldn't eat the whole day. Like the pujari used to come and say, would you like to have prasadam? He said no. So then he stopped coming. And then after that, one day he saw that Prabhupada came there. And then the pujari immediately asked him, he said, how come you didn't come for such a long time? So he said, I was actually preparing to go to America. So he said, America? You? So he said, yeah, I'm going to preach Krishna consciousness in America. And the pujari said, are you insane? Because look at your age. You're so feeble, you look feeble, you're old, and it is not a proper idea to go to America at this time. He said, my spiritual master has instructed me, and I'm leaving tomorrow. And 2 years later, some devotees come, white, black, they're all, they're like holding a tumultuous kirtan over there. And this pujari is like, who are these people? And they're not Indians, they're Westerners, who are they? And then they showed the pujari, this is our guru. And he said, this? And he said, yes, this is our guru. And then some years later, Prabhupada himself came there. So not just this, but if we read in Leelamrit, what all has Prabhupada done to make our International Society for Krishna Consciousness? There were times when just to print a few pages of Back to Godhead magazine, he went walking in the heat. He had heat stroke, he fainted. So many times, when he went and met this person in Delhi for printing, that person said, come, let me give you prasad, idli, sambar. He said, I have not come here to eat. But he hadn't eaten. He was hungry. But he said, I have not come here to eat. And the dedication, the willpower that Srila Prabhupada had, someone will say that Srila Prabhupada is a Shaktiavesh avatar. He is empowered by Krishna. Really? Yes, he is empowered by Krishna. He is a Shaktiavesh avatar. But we cannot depreciate whatever he has done. He has gone through every single hardship. There have been times where it says in the Leelamrit, Prabhupada is saying, I am facing starvation. I am living on butter and rice. There have been times when Srila Prabhupada, he was walking up the stairs to give class in Bombay and he fainted. And he fainted and then he got up and then he still went and gave class. So the sacrifices that Srila Prabhupada has made is just like an ordinary human being. It is not that, okay, I'm a Shaktiavesh avatar, I'm sitting in Vrindavan and I'm chanting 64 rounds and it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. That didn't happen, right? So we can't really, undervalue the effort that Srila Prabhupada put in. And today we are here singing, we are here dancing, we are here eating, we are enjoying our spiritual life. Even when we do services, we actually enjoy, right? Don't we enjoy ourselves? How much of austerity do we do? Sometimes, if someone tells us to do a service that we don't like, we tell, no, I'm not comfortable doing. I want to do that service. We want to do what we want to do, not what we are told to do. But was that his mode? His spiritual master told him he could have sat in Vrindavan, he could have chanted 64 rounds in Radha Damodar temple, he could have been preaching, he could have been giving lectures over there. Why he has to do so much of hard work of coming to America? And meat, my upstairs neighbor, when they cook meat, I can't take the smell of meat. I was just thinking, Prabhupada, he kept his food beside meat in the refrigerator. He was living with hippies, he was attacked by hippies. He has been through so much just for you and I. And the least that we can do as his grand disciples is that we can salute him every single day by being faithful to him, by constantly hearing his lectures only, by constantly following his instructions only, and by constantly cooperating with each other only. And there are many devotees, they come to ISKCON, but they are also into other spiritual organizations. And I know there are lots of spiritual organizations that are God conscious, that lead to God consciousness. And my heartfelt respect and gratitude to every spiritual organization. But the importance of ISKCON is that nobody on this planet has done what Srila Prabhupada has done. Nobody on this planet. And Srila Prabhupada deserves our heartfelt salutation by making sure that we are faithful to his words, to his books, to his instructions, to his disciples, to his grand disciples, to everything related to Srila Prabhupada. He deserves that. He deserves our faithfulness. Srila Prabhupada went to Shantipur. He did all this. Before this, Srila Prabhupada lived a whole life in preparation for coming to America and making our society. While in America, he lived all alone for 1 whole year. Someone asked him, Prabhupada, you don't feel lonely? So he said, no, I don't feel lonely because Krishna is always with me. So, and then nowadays, we have all these energies, positive energies. But Srila Prabhupada had even that. There was a time when Srila Prabhupada wanted to make a temple in a very expensive place, in an expensive land. So the disciples said, Prabhupada, this is so many $1 million, we don't have money. Prabhupada said, money will come, just sign up. And Prabhupada signed up. And money came, and they built a temple over there. So Prabhupada had everything, all that we go through. Our different gurus, like say His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Gaur Govind Maharaj, they have been through all, like literally all kinds of spiritual sects. Gaur Govind Maharaj was really looking for God and God consciousness and looking for a guru. So he said he went from Himalayas to Kanyakumari. He looked for gurus and God consciousness everywhere. But finally he went to Vrindavan. And over there he surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada was such a miraculous guru that, Gaur Govind Maharaj was waiting outside and Srila Prabhupada was inside. And the devotees said, no, now you can't meet him. He's busy. But Prabhupada said, someone has come to meet me. Bring him in. And Prabhupada actually told him, I want to give you sannyas. I want to give you initiation. That's the kind of guru he was. That's the kind of disciple he was. Gaur Govind Maharaj was so special, so special. Like what really attracted me, I have read his books, especially this book called Mad Elephant Offense. So in that I read, like this point really attracted me because I've always suffered health-wise. So it says that he never had any health problems. He never had any cold, cough, diarrhea, nothing ever in his life. He only had a problem with his leg after he started accepting disciples. And for that he probably required a surgery, but after he accepted disciples. All his life he never had any disease, any health issues. Because he was born as a devotee, he lived as a devotee, and he never committed any offense against the devotees. And when Gaur Govind Maharaj would give classes, he was giving classes on this land where there's Bhubaneswar temple now. At that time, this land was just, was filled with snakes and scorpions. People would be scared to even go there in the daytime. But Gaur Govind Maharaj decided to build ISKCON Bhubaneswar there because that's what Srila Prabhupada wanted to. And Gaur Govind Maharaj was giving class. He was sitting and giving Bhagavatam class on an open land. When he got up, one big, huge, like you can't even measure, such a big scorpion fell out of his lap. So he was like absorbed in giving Bhagavatam class so much that there's a scorpion, sleeping on his lap. And he doesn't even know, and then when he gets up, the scorpion falls out. That's the kind of guru he was. And when he left, he said, go, chant Hare Krishna and give me my Gopal. And, Gopal, Gopal, he started calling out and he left. And Radhanath Maharaj, he says, I was looking for God everywhere. He went to so many Babajis and Sannyasis and Swamijis and so many things. But ultimately he surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. So this process that has been given to us is like a magic. It's like a mystic process. Has anyone experienced magic in their life, like something that can't happen but just happened related to God? Has anyone you don't have to share it if you don't want to, but have you ever experienced magic? Prabhu, I know that I have experienced magic through you, that you had the accident and you were.
Not this one.
But for me that was magic. I mean, honestly, for me that was mystic. So has anyone experienced magic, mystic? Yes, you have? Related to God consciousness? Related to this process?
I was Bhakta of Shiva.
Bhakta of Shiva. Okay, would you like to share it? Is it personal or would you like to share? Okay, so go on.
I have had a couple of experiences. My mom was the biggest devotee of Shiva, and she lived on bank of Narmada River. And she, her mother was devotee of Shiva, and so at every springtime, she did Sawa Lakh Bil Pattar, and she made the Shiv of mud. And and then every day she made it, and what do you say? Every day she submerged in Narmada, and every morning she'll make it, and it was real hard to get Sawa Lakh Bil Pattar in 1 month. So all over. But what happened last day? There was a function like bigger than wedding. 10,000 people were coming and attending that function. And because it was on bank of Narmada River, at night, we had a house across the river and this side and that side. So younger kids stayed on the other side so they could have jolly time. And elder people lived here. And middle of the night, 2 a.m., everybody comes, and my mom comes out and says, what's going on? They said that only 2 feet water is below the bridge. So, and it is going so fast, and my mom said, Shivji, if you don't let this happen, Udyapan, all the food is being prepared, and all night people, and right there the water stopped. And when the last car at 3 p.m. left, the water rose. So that was amazing for me. Other experience I had it, and winter time, I was in Philadelphia, and my kids were in Ohio. So Christmas time, I was going back to, be with my kids. And, I was hit by an 18-wheeler. And I went into the big ditch under, and I was unconscious. My, the glass and everything was shattered, and, so the truck driver, he came and knocked on the door and said, are you okay? I said, who are you? What am I doing here? And he told me, and it was below 0 degree, and it was ice, black ice that I didn't see, and I slipped and went into, but the miracle of it is that I came out with just few scratches.
Wow.
It was like somebody came above me, I could feel, and protecting me.
Just like Rasa Chaitanya Prabhu, even he had a big accident, and when he came out, he was just fine.
Yeah, it was just, I went to the doctor and she said, really? You had that accident? Where are you hurt? And I just had few scratches because the windshield broke. I was covered with the glass, so few scratches.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, this process is actually like a magic. It's full of mistakes. So, one thing that I would like to mention is when we speak, someone might say that, you spoke so well. Like last time, Subhadra Mataji, not last time, last to last time, she spoke and everyone was like, wow. So it is not that she has the talent to speak that made her speak. It is not my talent. Like I know one Prabhu. This Prabhu is an award winner in public speaking, when he was in school and college. He won awards on public speaking. And after he came into Krishna consciousness, he told me, I have read the Bhagavad Gita 11 times cover to cover. But he said, when I give class, I cannot give class. I said, why? He said, I go blank. I don't have the mercy. So we cannot sit here and give classes, or we cannot actually do anything based on a material talent. Like someone might be very artistic or good in something, but that doesn't give you the expertise in doing service to the Supreme Lord. For doing service to the Supreme Lord, we just need one thing, and that is mercy. Mercy of Guru and Gauranga. And knowledge does not come from books. It does not come from reading books. It comes from within. Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito. It comes from within the heart. I can constantly hear classes and I can constantly repeat what I hear. But it won't go here. So until it goes here, it will not manifest and it will not transform me, which is what happens most of the time because of lack of the right mood. When I read this, I was actually feeling so embarrassed. Imagine, say today I cook a nice, I cook a lot of prasad, and all of you say, Mataji, it is horrible. Whatever you cooked, everything is horrible. Imagine how bad I will feel. I will feel bad. The truth is that I will feel bad. But here, Srila Prabhupada, after doing all that he did, at Shantipur, we spoke about Shantipur, we spoke about all the sacrifices that he did. But what is the mood that he had? He is telling Krishna, Krishna, I'm powerless. I cannot do anything. You help me. I cannot. He is not confident. Nowadays they have all these motivational speakers where they are saying, you have to be confident. But here Srila Prabhupada was not confident. He was not confident of his own capability. He didn't bother about his own capability. He said, no, Krishna, I cannot do this. But you use me as a puppet. And, like if we read this, I think I should read this every day. Because over here, it says that his mood is so humble. Srila Prabhupada's mood is that of a Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he sings the song Sharanagati. So in that he says that Shadango Sharanagati. Sharanga Sharanagati hoibe jahar. Taharo prarthana shuni Srinandanandan. So he will hear if we have those 6 angas of Sharanagati. And the first one is humility. The second one is dedicating oneself, surrender. The third one is accepting Krishna as our maintainer, which means I am nothing, but Krishna is maintaining me. Fourth one is having full faith that Krishna will protect. Abhashya Rakhibe Krishna. Krishna will protect. Fifth one is doing whatever one should do which is conducive to devotional service. And sixth one is avoiding what is not conducive. And here when I read this, it just reminds me of that. Actually, Srila Prabhupada says that all the Vaishnava songs that have been sung by our previous acharyas are actually the sum and substance of all the Vedic scriptures. So who knows these Vaishnava bhajans have read and understood all the Vedic scriptures. Srila Prabhupada says this. So, looking at Srila Prabhupada's mood, he's sitting alone. He could have said that, Krishna, I did so many things for you. Now come on, you help me. Come on, do this. He could have ordered Krishna. He could have, right? He could have. I would have, honestly. I actually wouldn't have even gone and, gone on a ship like that. I wouldn't have even ventured any kind of austerity. But Srila Prabhupada ventured. So he could have said that, okay, Krishna, come on, I did so much, now you do. But he didn't. At any point of time, Srila Prabhupada never requested Krishna for anything. He just did what he had to do. And he had full faith that Krishna will do his part of it. And Srila Prabhupada went out of his way actually to do his part. So which is why, when Krishna did his part, Krishna did so much of his part that this process is like magic. It is a mystic. It can actually make the impossible happen in a person's life. It is so magical. I will end by talking about this pastime of Srila Prabhupada with his disciples. This process is so powerful and it is so magical, it is so mystical. The reason why I'm saying magical, mystical is because, something that is not meant to happen, it will make it happen. Something that is meant to happen, it will make sure it doesn't happen. That is the power of this process. So once Srila Prabhupada had this husband and wife, they were disciples of Srila Prabhupada and they were living in a place called, it was a place in Vietnam. I don't remember the exact name. And they were very sincere, very sincerely they took to Krishna consciousness. So they had invited Srila Prabhupada to come there and, bless. They had a small little bhakti vriksha. So they had invited Srila Prabhupada. And the day Srila Prabhupada arrived is the day that Prabhu got a letter. He was actually an army officer. So he got a letter from the army saying that there's going to be a war. Please report back immediately. So his wife was very concerned because she was pregnant. And she started crying and she told Srila Prabhupada, I don't want him to go to the army because firstly, I don't know if he's going to come back alive. And secondly, I'm pregnant and, I want him to be there to take care of me and the baby and I want him to be here. So she told Prabhupada this and Prabhupada just looked at her, Prabhupada looked at him and they had their program, everything. When Prabhupada was leaving, he turned around and he said, you are in my army. You don't have to be a part of any other army. So then his wife said, Prabhupada, he'll be leaving tomorrow morning. Prabhupada smiled, he blessed them and he left. The next day morning, he went and he started the process for getting back to the army. So according to that, you have to get a health checkup done. So he went and got a health checkup done. So in that it came that he has very high power in his eyes. So they said, until you treat your eyesight, you cannot come to the army. So he didn't have to go and he stayed back there. So Srila Prabhupada's mercy is such. Sometimes the spiritual master can give so much mercy. Once someone told Prabhupada, my planets are very bad. They told me to do some parihar. Parihar as in remedies for Rahu Ketu. Prabhupada said, you follow my instructions, I can kick 100 million Rahus and Ketus away. So the power of our process is that we have to suffer for our karma. But if we please the pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada and our Guru, our Guru Maharaj, our Gurus, our ISKCON Gurus, who have been empowered by Srila Prabhupada, have the power and potency to surpass laws of karma. But the point is they won't. They don't want us to surpass laws of karma. They want us to suffer for whatever we did. But if it is required for Krishna's service, they will. So there have been many instances like this. When one Mataji, she couldn't have children. It was sure that she will not have children. Clinically, they had written that she's infertile. But somehow Guru Maharaj blessed her. She said, Guru Maharaj, I have only one desire. I want to bear a child who will be a preacher. I just want a child who will be, I want to mother a child who will be a preacher. And she, bugged Guru Maharaj so many times that he ultimately blessed her. And she gave birth to a child. So somehow this process is like a mystic. Everything that we want, it will fulfill, if it is used in Krishna's service. So we have to be sincere. That's the only thing. So I'm sure I have taken more time. Please forgive me if I have committed any offense. Thank you very much for tolerating me. If there are any comments, if you would like to add anything, please feel free to add, and please do not ask me for questions. If there are others who can answer, there are many senior devotees who are here. If they would like to answer, then you can. But with me, you all can. You are free to share your comments. So reflections or comments.
Thank you very much for speaking so nicely about Srila Prabhupada's glories. It's very needed because nowadays I have so many friends, they're joining other organization,
Or being in both.
They think they can get more. They don't stick to ISKCON.
Yes.
Because without Srila Prabhupada, everything started in ISKCON.
Yes.
Then they take people from ISKCON and go to other organizations.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And devotees should really speak very often about the glories of Srila Prabhupada.
Absolutely.
You have to stick to Srila Prabhupada.
Absolutely. Like a book Bhagavata and person Bhagavata.
Yeah. I remember Bhakti Charu Maharaj said, ISKCON is Srila Prabhupada. So if you're living ISKCON or goes, you're living Srila Prabhupada.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very true. Very true. Rati Priya Mathaji.
Again, it's very nice to hear you speak about Srila Prabhupada and all. And I think the other side is, though, we can get everything through Krishna, but Krishna also takes things away from us sometimes,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So,
Yes.
but that's also His mercy. So, you can't always expect that you're, pray to Krishna to get things, but He'll take things away from you, and then you'll benefit in the long run from that as well.
Absolutely. So when we start this process, Krishna's basically preparing us to go back. So if it means taking things away, He will do that. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Mataji.
Thanks, Mataji.
Thank you.
That's wonderful information and the perspective of Srila Prabhupada. Some of the things which we are not aware, I think you explained properly and well elaborated also.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
You are very senior, Prabhu.
No, I am very junior too, Mataji. So thank you so much, and I always have where we would be without Srila Prabhupada.
Absolutely.
So today I wouldn't have been here
Absolutely.
if Srila Prabhupada had not been there.
Absolutely.
So so much I am myself indebted to Srila Prabhupada.
Absolutely.
Yes, because of him I am able to understand at least a bit of Krishna. So thank you so much for your wonderful class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful class. No question, no doubt. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I attended some portion of your classes. No questions, Mataji. But when you sang the slokas or the poems, they're so nice, and I felt like you should release a channel singing the songs, and basically kids will love to hear all your songs. And particularly in small kids, when they want to go back to sleep, or they're really so like, I felt like they're like lullaby songs.
Yes.
For the kids, you should start releasing some of those songs for the kids' sake. Instead of listening to something like some other music, then they can hear your songs.
Thank you.
You have very, very sweet voice.
Well, right now all the cold came out.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very grateful to you for wholeheartedly glorifying Srila Prabhupada. We would like to hear more and more from you. And this lecture is very helpful in increasing my dedication, surrender and service attitude towards Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was amazing in the club. You explained Prabhupada in such a way. Everybody knows about Prabhupada, but you went through so deep Prabhupada's activity before, after coming here. So those are really, really amazing, nice, very nice. I enjoyed. I read the Lilamrita twice almost, but still, whenever I'm listening to you, it was all feeling like, oh, it's I haven't heard it.
And Prabhupada's Leelas are like that. You can keep listening the same thing over and over again.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Mataji, can I request you to sing the song so I can record it? Because I don't have association.
It is recorded here.
Just the song part of it?
No, everything is recorded. Everything is recorded, yeah, but I can sing, but everything is recorded here. But I can sing. Yeah, I can do that.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I was very happy to hear your voice after a long time. You're singing bhajan, maybe a last satsang at your home.
Before Urja.
Quite a gap. It was very nice to hear it all singing together. It was that really is very nice. And thank you very much for highlighting about the holy place, Shantipur, and about Srila Prabhupada's life and Gautam Swarat's life, and how all the other acharyas, how they approach Srila Prabhupada. So much, and how Srila Prabhupada has sacrificed his life for all of us. I don't think we wouldn't have got this wonderful association. And this is gone, beautiful is gone, and even, we would not have known why we should tolerate in our life and the power of tolerating.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Transformation of our nature, behavior, heart.
It's transforming ourselves after once we came to ISKCON. So everything is because Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Well, looking at Subhadra Mataji, I feel very nervous because she gives such a lovely class. And when I saw her, I was like, oh God, I don't know what I will speak.
Beautiful. Thank you. And as everybody said, I really love the song. Very sweet voice.
We loved your
very
class.
Very sweet voice, and the way you kind of, like it all flew together. You sang the song that Srila Prabhupada wrote, and nicely you explained about Srila Prabhupada's life, which sometimes we all take for granted.
Yes,
right? Not only that we are enjoying, but when we are enjoying, we are forgetting that what Srila Prabhupada went through for us to be here today. But we don't even stop complaining.
Yes.
Right? So we should be very grateful for every little things that he has given to us. Absolutely. And then I was listening to Srila Prabhupada's lecture, and one Prabhu was he asked some question, right? He just asked like this. He said, Srila Prabhupada, we have been doing so many nonsensical activities, life after life. So do you think we will be going back to Godhead this lifetime, or we need more lifetime, right? I think I spoke that in that other class. But then Srila Prabhupada said, just 1 minute, 1 second. Then he said, don't you read my books? Then another time he's telling, why I am doing so many things, sleepless nights. Couple of hours he'll sleep, then he will get up and he will write. For whom? For whom? So for us, he did not require to do all those things. So I was reading one Prabhu, his disciple, he was asking that Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada was talking to one of the congregation members. Then Prabhupada called that Prabhu, that come here. Then he came. Then Prabhupada asked him, can you tell one shloka from Bhagavad Gita? Then he kind of could not say, right? Then after he's gone, the Prabhupada said, why I am doing this? I'm doing this for you all. And you know, even if I write it, I read it. Why I read it so many times? Because Krishna himself comes and he begs me to write. So all these books, like this particular verse also, like as you said, that when we hear it, and it has to go inside, then only the Paramatma inside us will give us, like, or we know that yes, this person is really desiring. How that is going to happen? The Prabhupada is saying that it's like not Bhaktaya Bhagavata Sevaya. It's written every day we have to listen. And we have like really attentively so that we can always remember Krishna, and then of course Krishna is going to reciprocate to Srila Prabhupada and our Guru. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Haribol Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribol Prabhu.
Yeah, you want to talk Mataji? Yeah. Please. Go ahead Mataji.
Haribol Prabhu, this is Vatsala.
Yes Mataji. Go ahead. Please speak.
Yeah, my humble pranam. Sorry I couldn't join all of you. I miss you all. But the thing is, we always discuss when we are reciting the verse in Bhagavatam, we always go delve into that verse, right? Translation, purport, and everything. Today, it's very commendable of Rati Priya Mathaji to bring out the glories of Srila Prabhupada. We always never get tired, we always want to listen about him. And it's small incidences that happened that really invigorates us, puts us in the right path. So thank you very much, Rati Priya Mathaji. Blessings. Keep all the ladies participate and bring more about Srila Prabhupada so that we will live younger and more. I'm looking forward to more of this conversation. Haribo. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very nice class. I was thinking maybe I had to skip today, but somehow, like you said, magic and mystic, maybe Krishna wanted me. Even last time when I came for Sudra Mataji's class, I was a little tentative. And even today, like I was like, oh, I'm going to be late. But I feel so happy that I was able to attend. Even if I had attended through Zoom, I wouldn't have been satisfied. And when I joined, when I logged in and then I came a little late, but I heard your voice, I was like, I still remember when I used to tell you, can you please teach Nitya?
Yeah.
And she was, at that time, Prajna, I think she was a very little kid. And then we used to request you, can you tell the stories for the kids? You have that melodious.
Now I will only
You're in a different role.
Now I'll tell you Urja's Leelas.
And for today's reflection, Mataji, it's like when you started, in what mood Srila Prabhupada said in his journey in the ship, like that you brought that mood for us here. Though we are listening Srimad Bhagavatam, like Subhadra Mataji said, that was one of my reflections. We take it granted and we complain every little thing. So, if and even when we read Lilamrita, I was like, oh my God, what are we? And today hearing from you, like elaborately, I was never aware of these songs. I was like, oh my God, like you felt. I felt we have to read this every day.
Yeah.
This is to assure three things, like which you said towards saying sincere. That is very important. We all lack that. I mean, at least I lack. I want to pray. And the magic and the mystic, which is assured and reassured. So you literally got the mood of with how we should listen and then how it can help us to become sincere. That is my reflection. Thank you. You should keep giving us more classes, please.
My suggestion is Subhadra Mataji.
All of them, please. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Today I learned that what we hear about Srila Prabhupada, like it's like there's so much more to it, and that from like he had his achievements, but we should like look deeper into it and like see what we can learn from there. Because when we look deeper, there's a lot more that we can uncover, and that can impact us a lot more than what meets that eye.
Absolutely. Lovely realization.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I found the chronology you gave of Srila Prabhupada's life to be very thorough, and I don't think it can be overstated how much sacrifice he had to make to just overall comfort and well-being, just to be able to spread the message across the world. And I think that it's very important that we do appreciate all the contributions that was made. And like others have already said, your singing was very good today. I'm glad I was able to hear it in person.
Thank you.
Krishna Mataji, very wonderful class today. And we'll learn about Srila Prabhupada's glory of Srila Prabhupada. Very wonderful speech. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji, for a wonderful session and informative about Srila Prabhupada, Gauranga, and other devotees.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you for this wonderful, for the wonderful experience. I can say, like the way you have gone through the life of Srila Prabhupada. It was nice to hear from all the devotees also, like their experiences. And I also had similar experience in my life, like you know the 26th July that happened. So I was caught up in that rain and the flood. So I would say that at that time I was not at all concerned about this. I was not a believer actually. But today when I think of this, that I'm alive, so something was magical that happened and I was saved. So that's actually what got me like more closer to believing that yes, God is there and He looks after you. And that is like why I felt more, can say, more closer to this movement of Krishna consciousness. And yes, I am changing a lot, and there are a lot of things happening in life. So thank you so much for the introduction.
Krishna Mataji, thank you for telling about Prabhupada's stories today. I really enjoyed how you said what you went through to bring Krishna consciousness to the west side of the world. And one thing I learned is that whatever Krishna wants, it will happen, as you said with the story of the soldier. Thank you.
Nice lecture, Mataji. You were telling about Prabhupada's unique guru. I was in Mayapur this year for Gaur Purnima festival, and second generation sannyasi, Handar Swami Maharaj. Very wonderful lecture he gave. And I never heard his lecture. So it was live lecture, and I thought, I was sitting actually, I asked someone who's going to speak today, and somebody told me Radhesham Prabhu. So I was sitting front row because I'm really great fan of him. And then Handar Swami Maharaj showed up. And then I was hesitated. I never heard him. I don't know what he's going to speak. But it was so wonderful. He said, nowadays in the whole world, especially in India, in all different organizations, they are following ISKCON standard, Mangalarti, Guru Puja, Bhagavatam class. Before ISKCON, other than any ISKCON center, they don't have such program. The 4.5 hours package Srila Prabhupada has given, Adi Rising and Mangalarti, and then chanting, and then Guru Puja, then Srimad Bhagavatam, and then Prasadam. This is nowhere. So the idea that everything the Prabhupada has given him. That's really wonderful. Even so-called so many big gurus are there. They say, you want to eat anything, no problem. Just take your hand and say, remember God and then that's all. But Srila Prabhupada said, no, you should not eat anything which is not offered to Krishna. So I think before Prabhupada and after Prabhupada, we never heard such thing. Only Srila Prabhupada introduced this thing. You know. And second thing, Shantipur. So, I mean, I've been many times Shantipur, but this year it was wonderful because we missed the bus. Mayapur temple had arranged the bus, and this year buses were not there. Many buses were not there. Very few buses. So all the devotees they went and we missed the bus. I thought what to do, and we heard. We have heard so many times that simply by going over there and honoring prasadam and serving prasadam is so wonderful. And since we have been many times, we thought to go at any cost. So one of my friend, a devotee, he had a taxi business. I told him, how much you are going to charge me? I want to go Shantipur. He says, no problem. Whatever you can pay. So we got the car and we went. It was so wonderful. We went, we honored prasadam, and I remember my Rati Priya telling, I want this balloon papa. You know, the dolphin or something. The guy is asking so much money. I told him, no, don't bargain. Don't bargain. We should not bargain. Whatever price is asking, give him. We don't know who he. Maybe in the dress of balloon wala, but maybe some great devotee. We don't know. So I gave him. You know. So it's a wonderful place actually. Some people.
Actually, 50,000 people come and eat over there every day. And you can just easily get lost.
There is no discrimination, foreigner, black, white, this, that, everybody. I saw Spanish Mataji, white Mataji, Chinese Mataji, they were, everybody joined in the line and everybody wanted to serve.
Yes.
You know. So, that's true. Hare Krishna. I thank you so much for the bhajan you sang. I mean, I've heard, being so many years in the movement, but I never sang this song. First time I sang this song. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
So I just wanted to mention one last thing, about this talent to speak. So, which I was saying that it's not like she has the talent to speak, I have the talent to speak. So there was one rickshaw driver, he went and bought a Bhagavad Gita. And he is illiterate. So he used to only hug the Bhagavad Gita and cry and hold it upside down. And he used to just cry. But this rickshaw driver once sat and gave Bhagavad Gita class without reading the Bhagavad Gita. That is the miracle of this process. Just wanted to mention that. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Grantaraj, Srimad Bhagavatham, ki jai. Prabhupada, ki jai.
Mother, still devotees are.
Guru Vrinda, ki jai.
There are few devotees who want to share.
Okay, sure.
Let's go eat and we can
Thank you, Mataji, for a nice class. You nicely explained who is a person Bhagavad and how to recognize. What are their activities and how to recognize person as a Bhagavad, and how by simply surrendering to them, all our anarthas will be gone. So thank you for your nice class. Thank you. Please.
Thank you so much for a wonderful lecture today. And especially I like your vocabulary. The presentation is really good. So I'm requesting you to give your class very often. Also today is very enlightening to talk about the favorite subject of everyone. Srila Prabhupada is favorite everyone. So you taken up the subject, and I saw that everyone attraction with you. So that's a great thing. Thank you so much. Jai Krishna.
There are some online devotees. Kaivalya Prabhu is there. Prabhuji, do you want to speak anything? Do you want to add?
Sure, Prabhuji. So Mataji spoke very nicely, and we all enjoyed her poem, what Srila Prabhupada. It was so nicely, really sang, very beautifully. And really, I will listen again when the YouTube video comes. And it is very nice to glorify Sri Prabhupada, and she did very wonderful job. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. My humble obeisances to you.
Rajesh Prabhu, you want to speak anything?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam. Thank you for really, the very beautiful class. Yeah, I like this thing, everything, especially for the Prabhupada glories. Yeah, this is very inspiring for all of us. Yeah, I see whatever you said, like, I hear that the special for the, the army about the Vietnam. Yeah, this really, you are talking about especially for the Prabhupada, and the magical power, mystical power. Exactly correct. I love Srila Prabhupada, and I believe all the things. Especially is not only for the, is it not only for written something? This is really for the scripture. Always, this is proof of everything. And Srila Prabhupada, especially, there is a, like, one song written by Narottam Das Thakur. I can share I think so. That, like, there is a one line I can tell you, like, this. Tumaro hridoye sada Govinda Bisram, Govinda kahena mama Vaishnava Paran. Yeah, this exactly same thing. The Krishna is already always beside everyone, but especially for all the associates, they are special because they are all pure. I'm not sure we can do that because we are not exactly like as Srila Prabhupada. That's why they are special always. So thank you very much, Mataji. Thank you very much for again all the nice, beautiful, the classes for the all about Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Dhanu.
Hare Krishna. So big round of applause to Her Grace Rati Priya Mathaji. Thank you very much, Mathaji. Sorry I missed your session today. I was taking care of puja. So last, within 5 minutes we'll complete. We have the kids sloka recitation. Okay. Kids ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yajaracha Setas Tada Evita Vajana Sayatpanam Purate Loka Sarani Vertate. Translations. Whatever sacrifice great men perform, calm men follow. And whatever standard he sets by exemplary acts, the whole world, all the world pursues. Yedid acceptations that evita rojana sayad pramanam kurite lokas that anuvartate. Translation. Whatever acts a great man performs, common men follow. Whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, the world pursues.
Tad ivitaro janaha saya pranam kurute lokas tad anuvantate. Translation. Whatever action a great man performs, common men follow, and whatever standard he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues.
Whatever action a great man performs, common men follow, and whatever standard he sets by exemplary acts, all the world perceive. Whatever acts a great man performs, common men follow,
and whatever action he sets by exemplary acts, the whole world pursues. Whatever acts a great man performs, common men follow, and whatever exemplary acts he does, the world pursues.
Tell the date slowly and quickly.
April 14th. This Krishna consciousness temple is the hospital for the diseased spirit soul, and everyone is deceased. Come to this hospital, we shall take care of you and cure your original disease. My dear boys and girls, you are working so hard for broadcasting the glories of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna's lotus feet, and thus my Guru Maharaja will be so pleased upon you. Certainly my Guru Maharaja will bestow his blessings 1,000 times more than me. That is my satisfaction. All glories to the assembled devotees. April 16th. You may discover so many defending instruments and weapons, but there is no defense from the cruel hands of death. However, you may be advanced in manufacturing so many nice things, you cannot manufacture anything that cannot save you from death or from disease or old age. April 17th. In this material world, we are trying to be happy in society, friendship, and love. But the happiness we are getting, that is compared to the drop of water in the desert. Our heart desires real pleasure, transcend into bliss. We are hankering after Krishna. That is our inner desire. We are trying to get eternal happiness. April 18th. They have forgotten Krishna, they have forgotten God, and I am trying to make them Krishna consciousness. It is a very difficult job. I have to shed my blood 3 times before I make one convinced of Krishna consciousness. That is my experience. I have to talk with them, especially these Europeans and Americans. They do not accept anything so blindly. April 19th. Devotional service must continue under all circumstances. This material body is actually a bad bargain because it is prone to suffer, and we must make the best use of this bad bargain. That means to be always engaged in the service of Krishna without fail. April 20th. Cleanliness is next to godliness. This point should be very carefully observed, and you will advance very quickly to the perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So that was for the week we send Srila Prabhupada's quote for the day. Oh, sorry. Forgot Dr. Roja here.
Manmana Bhava Madhakte Madhyaji Mam Namaskulu Mame Vaishnasi Yuktaiva Atmana Matparayana.
Very well. Thank you, Dr. Roja. So let's break for prasadam now. If you're really late, sorry for the delay. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmane Vaishnave. Salpa Punyavatam Rajan. Vishwasanaiva Jayate. Sharira Vidyaja. Jadendriyata Hekal. Jiva Phile Vishya Sagare. Karamate Jivahati. Lobo Mai Sudurmati. Taki Jeta Katina Samsare. Krishna Borodayamai. Paribara Jivajai. Saprasada Nadilobai. Seyanamrita Pavo. Sri Radha Krishna Gunagavo. Premeda Ko Chaitanya Nitai. Jai Nimai Jai Nitai. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Divasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Shri Radha Krishna Mahaprasadam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you everyone. Thank you online devotees. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Haribol.